So we'll go to Viparita Karani now, or legs up the wall. So this is a really nourishing, restorative pose, and it's actually a whole body mudra. And we know that mudra means gesture or hand gesture or seal. So it's like a whole seal for the body. So you need a wall. If you don't have a wall, then use a chair instead. So have your bolster, your blanket, your eye pillow nearby. And then scoot your left hip right up against the wall. There's a bit of a knack to it, and it takes a bit of practice, but once you get in, it is just the most joyful shape you'll ever be in. So left hip against the wall, and then just come down onto your right shoulder and swing your legs up the wall. Now, you'll naturally sort of move away from the wall, so see if you can sort of reverse army crawl your way back so that your butt is right up against the wall. And then bend your knees, bring your feet onto the wall, lift your hips and slide the bolster under your sacrum. Now again, you'll most likely have pushed away from the wall, so you might just need to rock yourself closer. Now, if you are going to cover yourself with a blanket because you feel a little cool, then just grab your blanket while your knees are bent, cover your feet with the blanket, and then extend the legs up the wall. And you can have your legs together, you can have them a little bit apart. It doesn't really matter, it's just, again, what feels comfortable for you. And at any time, if you get pins and needles in your legs, then just bend your knees, hug them in towards the chest, and then extend your legs back up the wall. And then your arms, they can be out by your side. You can rest the palms on the belly. If it's comfortable, you can reach the arms overhead, but I find that that's a bit sort of activating, and we want to deactivate any muscular effort in the body. So again, it's your body, you choose, but personally I prefer just palms on the belly. And then closing down the eyes. Take a breath in, and as you breathe out, just part the lips and sigh it out. And this is a really magical pose. And I mean magical in that if you are feeling really overwhelmed, and you come into Viparita Karani, this legs up the wall pose for 5, 10, however many minutes. Once you come out, you feel a whole lot calmer. And then the opposite is true. If you feel like a really sort of flat, really low, like you just can't really be bothered, come into this pose, 5, 10, however many minutes. And then on the other side, you feel really uplifted, really rejuvenated. So this is like, it's like an antidote to any sort of mood or emotion that you're experiencing. So bring your awareness to the tips of your toes. Notice the weight of your heels resting on the ground, on the wall. And then imagine this beautiful waterfall starting at the top of the feet. And it has crystal clear water, really nourishing water, and start to visualize the waterfall just starting to trickle down from the toes, over the tops of the feet, past the ankles. The beautiful cleansing water just rushing down the shins, past your knees, all the way down your thighs, and it forms a little pool in your pelvis. And then imagine another waterfall beginning at the pelvis. And that beautiful, clear, cleansing water starts to trickle out from the pool, running down the lower belly, across the navel, over the upper belly, the rib cage, over the sternum, all the way down to the clavicle notch, your collarbone, where it forms a second pool of water. And then imagine a third waterfall, starting at your clavicle notch, your collarbone. The water just slowly starts to trickle, this cleansing water, down the throat, over the chin, past the mouth, the cheeks, over the lips, past the nose, the closed eyelids, over the forehead, and down over the top of the skull. And as you visualize these three waterfalls, can you imagine this cleansing water just clearing away any stresses, any worries, anything that's been sort of weighing you down on your mind? Can you imagine them just flowing out with these beautiful trickles of water all the way down, out through the crown of the head and deep down into the earth, like you are emptying out and starting afresh. You can stay here for as long as you like, but to exit the shape, just slowly start to take some deeper breaths into the belly. Just bringing awareness back to the physical breath. And then maybe pointing, flexing the toes, maybe turning the feet in and out. And then really slowly just slide the feet down the wall and press the feet into the wall, lift the hips up and slide the bolster out to the side. Let your hips rest back down. And you can extend the legs back up the wall if you like. And then when you're ready, slowly bending the knees in towards the chest. And give yourself a little curl here. And then rock from side to side. And then when you're ready, just roll over to the side. And again, just make a little pillow with your lower arm, support your head here. And then press your top hand into the mat. Just slowly help yourself to sit. Again, you can rest your back against the wall. You can sit up on the bolster. Whatever feels lovely for you. Reclosing the eyes once you find your seat. Bring your palms to touch and in mudra in front of the heart center. Sealing our beautiful practice with a single Om. Take a breath in through the nose. Thumbs to Ajna, center of the forehead, bowing to ourselves and to each other. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining us today. I hope you feel nourished and nurtured and loved. If you have any questions, please get in touch. Otherwise, have a beautiful rest of the day and I'll see you next time.